I live near Europe's only desert, so how did we start the day's ride in the Spanish Tabernas Desert and end up only hours later in a raging river canyon? The ride started out in the middle of nowhere, dry, empty roads, nothing for miles, a little bit of vegetation. And somewhere along the way, everything changed. The roads got better, the scenery got greener, and then we found this.
This used to be an old electricity station, so powering from the river down there to here.
But first, let's go back to the start. And here are my riding companions today, Steve, Shane and Jed, who I ride regularly with. We had no plan, just going to head north and see what we can find.
But I've got the posse behind me. I've got Jed on Bumblebee, Shane's joined us on his BMW 1000, and I've got Weird Steve on his GS 1250, I think it is.
Out here it's just dry hills, dust and roads disappearing into nothing.
It's actually a really nice day, so I think it's going to be about 22 degrees today. Okay, so we've just come through Pataloa. This is our next village, which is Oria, I think, and we're going to turn left up there. Another deserted village, as they always are. No one around. Sunday morning, 10 o'clock. This is a nice road. It just cuts in between the little valley here. Watch out for the bumps. And we are now in the province of Granada. There are like snow-capped mountains in the distance. You can't see them too far away, but I can.
To be fair, the ride is not exactly bad. Everyone's in a good mood, bikes are running sweet. But the further we go, the less it starts to look like a desert.
Get a great view from up here.
Bit by bit, the landscape starts changing.
Snow-capped mountains in the front. Can you see the Sierra Nevada over there, or the snow? Go around the corner and more spectacular views. Need a coffee. I think I'm going to have to stop for coffee soon. We've been riding for about 1 hour. Big ravine down here. Look. I'm going to stop on the bridge.
At this point, we've got no idea what's coming. We're just following the road deeper into mountains.
I'm going to get a photo of you coming across.
What, you want us to go back? Fuck's sake!
I want you to go up there and ride back, and I'm going to film you. Ooh. God, you wouldn't go down there, would you? Ooh, I'll get vertigo.
If you're into rides like this, hit the subscribe button now. There's a lot more coming. Somewhere around here, things started to change. There's more greenery, a bit more life around. I didn't expect this coming from the desert region.
It's very green up here. Green, mountains, snow, Castril. If you're ever in this area of southern Spain and the Granada area, it's well worth a visit. It's amazing to think we're living in southern Spain and yet there's snow-capped mountains there. When I was watching a YouTube video, Mark Travels, and also Unamoto, they're in Morocco at the moment and they're going through the deserts and stuff. But they're still going through snow-capped mountains. It's really weird to think that you're in a desert area and yet there's still snow. Right, this is Castril. Let's go and find a coffee, because I'm sure the guys behind me are very thirsty. Find somewhere open first. It's like feels like a little ski resort, doesn't it? We're going to go down to the village, and try and find somewhere for a coffee and tostada, because I'm starving. Come on, car, just go round him. God's sakes, people. I'm going to go in here. Perfect. We have arrived.
Just show you quickly around these places. Quite pleasant inside. I really do feel like you go ski resort.
Hola!
Yeah, and these places, and then this will be really busy later. It's still only like 11 o'clock. And this, as I say, this place will be rammed with Spanish people Sunday. And I guess we come around here
And look at the view. Let's go and see the boys out there gassing about motorbikes. Waiting for the tostadas.
It's been a good ride so far. I've been leading, so I haven't got the normal shots where I've got someone in front of me, but hopefully it's turned out okay.
Okay, welcome to Castril.
And then we started hearing water. At this point, we've got no idea what we're about to see, but something's definitely different.
I've left the others. They're like standing by the waterfall over there. And I said I've got to walk down here on my own.
Ooh, shot.
It may be something to do with the procession. It's Easter at the moment, so there's lots of Christian processions and things going off. And they do like setting off guns in Spain, so it's probably something to do with that.
And somehow this is what we end up finding. From the driest place in Europe to this. Just listen to that.
Go down here and you can walk along this little walkway over the river. It's pretty cool. I think you pay about €2 to get in. This used to be an old electricity station, so powering from the river down there.
An hour ago we were riding through dust and nothing, and now it's just noise, power and everything moving.
And you can see the walkway goes all the way down there for about 500 meters.
This is Castril. This is why we ride. Not for a destination, not for a plan, just for days like this where you've got no idea what's coming and somehow you end up somewhere like this. That's crazy, eh? From where we started riding this morning to end up here 2 hours later. Right, let's get back on the road. After we left the canyon, it was such a good day we decided to carry on riding just to see where we'd end up. And the roads didn't disappoint, they were just spectacular. So keep watching and see where we go from here.
But whatever we go, we're going to have beautiful scenery like this, and like that, and blue skies. So it can't be bad.
I don't want to turn around.
It's just getting too hot down here. I'm taking this. We left Steve down the bottom.
That's why he's weird, Steve.
That's why he's weird, Steve. He just refused to turn around. We're still here waiting for Steve. We basically went down there to the waterfall, come back up this road. This one's closed, so I don't know where he is. This is the way they come around from the village the other side, but the roads have been blocked off with roadwork, so he might be down here. How can he get lost with four of you in a one-way system? Oh, here he is, look.
We need to get fuel.
We do.
The garage is back that way.
Let's have a look, see how much fuel I've got. Oh, I've got half a tank. Look at the boys having fun. So anyway, we're all back together again now. We've all got half a tank of fuel or more, so we'll be alright until the next fuel stop. And I took my thermal jacket off inside here because it is bloody boiling. You don't know how hot it is in these things. That's the only downside, I guess, to motorcycling here, is it does get rather hot, and it's not even summer yet. But we do have views like this, so you can't complain, eh? Alright, anyway, that's off. Bye. Gorgeous. What a bloody gorgeous day. Really is. I don't know if you can see, but have a look over there. Look, can you see that? Well, look at that. It just looks like it's like floating in the sky. I love doing these little roads through the forests. They're so nice and picturesque. The only thing you have to worry about sometimes, and we might be lucky, unlucky, is you'll see a lot of wildlife. So you'll have things like the deer running past, and they'll jump across the road in front of you. So that's why I say you could be unlucky and hit one, well, not hit one, but have a near miss. Generally speaking, they're quite good. They get scared way before we arrive, but you can often see them. This is coming into Pozo Alcon, I think, something like that anyway. And there's a big dam, and it is spectacular. And this is the bridge. It's really full, actually, the lakes. Never seen them so full. Big gorge down there. Just checking with the guys, they wanted to carry on or going out or head back home. I think they're having a nice time with me leading. Going to go towards Tiscala. Whether we'll get that far, I don't know. Oh, I think we're going to go up there. Really red. It must be like the iron ore. I wonder where that goes. Oh, look. Now we'll go this way. Just coming up to the viewpoint. That's a nice viewpoint. Ta-da! Alright, we're going to go back that way, because it's about from here it's like 4 hours to get home, so it's really hot. It's like hot. I've got my jacket undone. It's tight velcroed up and zipped up at the bottom, and just trying to like keep cool. Just fill up a little bit because we've done a few miles. I think I've done like, I don't know, 200 or so. Oh, gracias. Con tarjeta, sí.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, click on the link on the left hand side of your screen now, and I'll see you next week on another road.